What's up? How's everybody doing? Let me fix this here. I just had Rhett and Dave leave about 5 minutes ago. We're doing we were doing a video for this week about Guitar Center going into bankruptcy. Like, everybody's going into bankruptcy right now. Luckily not me. But this is a very interesting conversation for those of you that live in the States. Yeah, I have to go. I'm getting my hair cut on Wednesday, so it's getting too long. It's getting too unruly. What caused a late night takedown? I took it down myself because I thought about it, and I was talking about Dylan and everything, and I was like, I don't need to have that up there. What if Dylan watched? He doesn't watch it, but just in case, I decided to take it down. Anyways, and I had given a code for those of you that, because I never do the discount on this channel, and I gave it on that, and then I took the video down right after. So I have a discount code for tonight. Anybody that doesn't have my book, RB145. You can, yeah, I don't want to get to, I'm going to turn this light off. It bugs me here. I hate looking into that. So yeah, so I thought about it. Somebody mentioned that about Dylan watching. It's like, oh, Dylan doesn't watch my videos. And I thought, well, he might watch one of my videos one time. So anyway, so I got rid of it. There you go. So there it is. That was easily fixed, right? So tomorrow is my birthday. Okay, so wait, I'll put it here. This is the discount code for those of you that want to get my book here, RB145. There you go. It's 10% off. So check this out. Hold on. So tomorrow I'm doing a big birthday bash. 56 tomorrow. Check this out. See that right there? This is the only sanctioned Beato book copy here. Look at that sucker. Oh man, this is so fun. I love it. Love it. Looks so great. It's just fun to look at, you know? So there's my book. That's a Beato book. I'm gonna auction that off tomorrow. I'm also gonna auction off my original one that's all tattered from 30 years ago. My actual main one. So it's pretty wild to see this, though. To see this, that's a pretty dense book right there. Kind of fun. Who's 56? We're almost the same age. It will be signed. Whoever wins it. I should auction off one of my black tees. That's a good idea. You're going to buy it when it's printed, George? Well, there you go. It's printed. You're already 56 there. Signed by me, Miles. Who do you think it's going to be signed by? I'll dedicate it to whoever wins the auction. Anyway, so yeah, pretty crazy though, that 56. Really crazy. Blows my mind. Will I sign it anyways? No, I'm not going to sign it anyways. Signed by Tom York. Roberta, you didn't miss anything. Ty Tabor sounding off. You didn't miss Ty Tabor sounding off. But I'd like to have Ty Tabor on sounding off. How much would it cost to get it printed at Staples or something? I don't know, because I didn't have it printed at Staples. I had it printed off as Depot. It wasn't cheap. The DNA samples removed from handwritten Beato book. That's pretty funny. I've never worked with Sylvia Massey. I've never met Sylvia Massey. March 16th, 1962. Man, we are literally weeks apart. He did a live at Daryl's house episode, Monty Montgomery. I've heard of Monty Montgomery. I don't know Monty, Miles. Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Nick. Monty Montgomery, live at Daryl's. I've not seen that, but I will check it out. I've aged well for a rocker guy. Did I avoid party? I never I never did anything. I never smoked a cigarette. I don't do any drugs. I don't drink. How's that? Pumpkins are not a blocker. I knew that they weren't a blocker. So my buddy Dave, you know, when I do the thing with me, Rhett, and Dave, those videos with the three of us, Dave worked on Siamese Dream. He was the assistant engineer on that. He worked at the studio. And liar. Billy, what are you saying liar about? I don't lie about that. Anyway, so I did a short video today. And oh, I got to tell you this. This is pretty hilarious. So, what's up, Kevin? So Rhett and Dave say to me that everyone that they meet says, "Where does Rick get those tracks from?" And I told him about the Beato track isolator. Well, Aaron was looking on my website and said the third most searched thing on my website is the Beato track isolator. Swear to God. Because of you guys putting it in the comments section on some of the videos. People actually go and look for that. So I told him, I said, I'm going to do a fake video on it and say that it's out of stock. It's a digital plugin, but it's out of stock. But people literally searched that. I mean, that's amazing. Really, that is absolutely amazing. So, you can't read music and you still read the Beato book. You can still use the Beato book. You can use a lot of the Beato book, yes, even if you can't read music. It helps if you can read music. Please make a plugin. Auction that off, I know. You know, Aaron could totally build something that looks like that. That would be hilarious. Have a link to a 404 page. Track extractory. Exactly. That's a hidden chapter. Do they search Banhammer? They should. Aaron couldn't believe it. That and I went and looked at it. He says, "You're not going to believe this." It's like, I said, "You gotta be kidding me. What? What?" And then he sent me the most Google searched, one of my other buddies sent me the most Google search for my name. And it's my name first, then I forget what's second, and then Rick Beato wife is third, and then Rick Beato net worth is fourth, and then Rick Beato book is fifth. Most Google searched things related to my name. And if it went on further, I would imagine it's probably the Beato track isolator is right there. Any advice learning to read music? You just have to practice it. Unable to process your download. Sorry, we've run out of internet. Try again later. Wife search is creepy. Apparently that's like a common thing, though. for people to search stuff like that. Maybe there should be a T-shirt, Gary. That sounds great. Anyways, the net worth is fake news if you look it up. It's a joke. I sent it to my siblings, and we had a good laugh at it. I said, "You want to see fake news? That is definitely fake news right there." Yeah, JS. Yeah, exactly. Learn a few landmark notes on the staff. You know, you learn how to read top to bottom. You know, from the just stay within just stay from the bottom line to the top line and practice that. Do I listen to Marcus King? You know, Marcus has been here in the studio. I met Marcus when he was probably 5 years ago or so. He came here and we talked about working together. I met his dad, and I was going to produce something of his. And he's a great kid, great player. And yeah, he came here he was here for a couple hours. Anyways, Sting is not a blocker, Brandon. Sting is not a blocker. Fortress Around Your Heart. I love that tune. I know that tune very well too. I think I'll hit 10K subs just in time for your birthday? I'm close. I am close. I mean, I'm about 30 subscribers away. I probably will hit it tomorrow, I bet. Under the Ruins of a Walled City. Crumbling towers and beams of yellow light. No cries of cries of pity. Something's been pounding throughout the night. Took a day to build the city. We walked through its streets in the afternoon. As I returned across the fields I once roamed, I recognized the field where I once played. Had to stop in my tracks for fear of walking on the mines I laid. That's right. And if you built this fortress around your heart. Have I ever worked with Collective Soul? I have not, but I am friends with Ed, the singer, who's an incredibly great guy. Really like Ed a lot. He's I've played in his golf tournaments before, and I haven't seen him in a long time, but that's it, yeah. What is it? I recognize I once played. Stop in my tracks for fear of walking on whatever it is. Five, this fortress around. That's it. Encircled you with trenches and barbed wire. Let me build a bridge, for I cannot fill the chasm. Let me set the battlements on fire. There you go. That's it. Love that tune. Best Sting chorus ever. That's one of Sting's best choruses ever. Great changes on the verse. Incredible changes on the verse. Why are there no hit songs these days without choruses? Why are there no hit songs these days without choruses? Well, probably back in the day got away without having them. Can it ever be possible to happen again? Hard to say. Hard to say about stuff. You know, hard to say what's going to happen. Synchronicity 2. I know that one too. You know, I've thought about doing lyric analysis, but it would make the videos 3 times as long. And you know, it's really would be a lot more time consuming to do it. I'm trying to be as succinct as possible in these videos. I want to I want people to hear the things that they never heard before. That's kind of important to me. Like in the Smashing Pumpkins thing, that weird sound effect with the voice that has the tremolo and the echo on it is great, and it's hard to tell what that is unless you actually solo it. So I thought that was really, really cool. But I'm trying to keep the videos. I don't like them being 18 minutes. Those videos. The first one I did, the Blink 182, was a really good length, I thought. Some of them need to be that long. The Steely Dan one needed to be that long because there's a lot of stuff in it. But the Hidden Bells and Smashing Pumpkins thing, you don't hear that stuff. You know, once you've heard it though, you can't unhear it then. Have I done a video on mixing a band that you tracked before? Kind of. I did talk about the lyrics in Nirvana a bit. I was going to talk about the lyrics in Smashing Pumpkins, 1979. There's actually some really great imagery in it, and trying to think of some of the other songs. Yeah, I mean, yeah. Kid Charlemagne and Rosanna were good. Yeah, okay, cool. They were good. Bells or Synth Sun, I don't know. They were one or the other. I can't remember. I've seen that video, Jonesy, of Fagan breaking down Peg. It's really cool. He talks about it being a blues, but then he uses that sus2 chord in it. K.I. Banshee, you were born in 1979. Well, you'll be 40 next year. Washington State Historical Society moved Butch Vig's high school drum set to archives. There you go. Is there gas in the car? Yes, there's gas in the car, George. That's one thing I did not talk about in there, which I should have. That's really a you know, that's kind of a classic line. You have a steel band arrangement for Josie. The lead part has a 58 bar rest. There you go. John, you got your career started in 79. Me too. Is the Blink 182 video my favorite? Oh, no, I wouldn't say so. What's my favorite out of those? I don't know if I have a favorite. Oh, I know what my favorite is. It's The Police. Definitely. I think there's way more in that. That and Steely Dan. There's more. I think that there's more in those songs than and the Toto video too. Those were the hardest ones, I think. The Smash Mouth one. Miles, you know that was a joke. I didn't do the Smash Mouth one. Oh, the Boston one. Yes, that was one of my favorite ones. Definitely one of my favorite ones. Yeah. Just watched The Police live in '78. There's a video of the police around the world that's a great documentary they did. Yeah, the Boston one was great, Philip. I really liked that. Um, um, Don't Fear the Reaper. Um, I could do that. Yeah, that'd be a great one to do, actually. Did I see Matheny at the NEA Jazz concert? I did not, but I think that's the one that Brett and I were talking about before. Um, I think that's the one where he did that speech. Is that right, Brett? That you were that you mentioned. Difference between an add 9 chord and a sus2. Add 9 chord has a third in it, whereas a sus2 does not. How about the Beatles? Yeah, I can't do the Beatles. I wish I could. I have to figure out a different way. I need to watch that Matheny thing. Where is that? Is there a YouTube link for it? I want to watch it because I want to hear what he says. It's really really interesting. Don't you think bands like Boston Journey were the beginning of corporate rock? Yes, I think so, probably. Well, Boston was for sure because they predated Journey by a couple of years. Beatles or blockers? Online. Okay, I'll have to check that out. You think the NEA Matheny speech? I'll look for it. I'm sure I can find it. I'm interested to see it. I want to see if I think. I'm sure I think the same thing that you do, Brett, about it. And Brett, I want to talk to you about your lesson with Matheny. We have never talked about that. Yes, Banshee Man, I've heard that lesson. We talked about it one night on here. It's really interesting because he bleeps out the name of some of the people he's talking about, Boston guys. Video of Stuart Copen's home studio. Yeah. Yeah, so anyways, I'm I don't mean to be focusing on the 90s so much, but I could not do Smashing Pumpkins and I there's a couple other, Nine Inch Nails. There's a few other things that I want to do from the 90s that I have not done yet. So REM, I want to do. Subi, yes, absolutely. I mean, there's obviously there's a bunch of 80s stuff that I have not done too. AC/DC, but they're blockers. Pixies. Am I a Bonham or Pert guy. Either, I like them both. Jeff Buckley's another person I've not done. Um, Matheny's breakups are unkind. He moves on. I'm not sure what that means, but that sounds interesting. Am I going to move into 2000s rock eventually? Yes, I will. I will. The Cure, I definitely want to do. I'm not sure. Beach Boys, I definitely want to do. I'm not sure if they're blockers. I don't think that they would be. Oh, the Chili Peppers, I'm definitely going to do. You're friends with Frank Black's brother, Roberta. That's interesting. I'm definitely going to do The Cure for sure. I love The Cure. I don't watch Westworld, Daniel, but I've heard it's great. I need some new shows to watch. Will the Beato book show you how to read music? You need no. I know Ambrosia's first record, Tom. Absolutely. The Cult. I saw the Cult on there. I have some Cult. There's definitely a couple Cult songs I would love to do. But I think as far as The Cure, let me see here what I have in The Cure. Give me a second. I'm going to look this up. Huh. Yeah, I don't see it there. Friday I'm in Love is a great song. There's a lot of overdubs on Cure records. Robert Smith did a lot of tracks of things like Feedback. She Sells Sanctuary. I definitely have the tracks for that. I know that. Fascination Street. I was just looking for that actually. If I have that on this drive, I don't see it here. Queen are blockers. I'm pretty sure, Jim. I mean, I've got some Queen. I have a lot of Queen actually, but they're. I'm pretty sure they're blockers. Um, um, Supersonic. I definitely have some Oasis too. Jane's Addiction's another band I want to do something on. Man, I got plenty of stuff to do, right? Robert Smith is an underrated guitar player. Oasis is not a blocker, Gabby. I don't think. I'm pretty sure they're not. Um, I have um, I listen to um, Wonderwall, and that's interesting, but I have Champagne Supernova, and I think that might be more interesting. I love Oasis. Um, let's see. Queen has tons of tracks on YouTube. Okay, maybe it's possible then. And I'm a massively big Verve fan. I love the Verve record. I love Urban Hymns with Sonnet and Lucky Man are amazing songs. I'd love to do Lucky Man. I have Peter Gabriel. I don't know if he's a blocker, Tom. I've played a track on here, and maybe I'll play it again. I think that that would be something I'd really like to do. Is Peter Gabriel? Let's see here. Let's see if I have any Peter Gabriel right here. Wait, I could get closed down on this. Do I want to get closed down? No, maybe I better save this. I'll put this up here again. For any of you that want the Beato book tonight, I'm offering it here because I took it down on the last live stream. There's the discount code here. Since I never offer it here, I apologize. I don't think about it. I just figured everybody that's on here has it anyways. What's up, Ron? I wouldn't do Sledgehammer. Helium. I have In Your Eyes that I played on here. I love Red Rain too. Those are great, great, great. Man, people can just it cracks me up how popular these things are. It really does. It really cracks me up. What's up, Joel? I haven't seen you in a while. It's really fascinating to see how popular these "What Makes This Song Great" videos are, and it'll be fun to have 100 of them done, and so people can really binge watch. Man, the thing that bums me out, honestly, I hate having that hole in the series with the Queens of the Stone Age not on there and the Fleetwood Mac. It's really bums me out. So wait, when typing "What Makes This the Song Great" is number 2. Wow, nice. Don't start making them. Blockers. I can have 1,000 of those videos and you'll still be making requests. I know. People get mad when yeah, I'm really disappointed about the Fleetwood Mac one. Well, actually, I thought the Queens of the Stone Age was really good too. It is amazing. The interest exists with most of the bands I've done. Not only does it exist, Tom, the biggest one is the Steely Dan one. It's the oldest one I did. I mean, that's pretty amazing, right? The one that's gotten the most views is the oldest one. So, yeah, I'll get into some other genres. By the way, I have Carmen coming in this weekend. So on Saturday, Carmen's going to be here. For those of you that don't know Carmen, you're going to know Carmen. I'm the only guy who's ever done that. What is that? You are for YouTube. That Elmer Bernstein was. Oh, thank you, George. Appreciate that. Yes, Carmen will be here. Is there alternate hosting for Black Videos? I have them up on Flat 5. So tied with Boston for the oldest. Actually, Boston is the oldest. How freaking cool. 1 year older than Rush. Boston was 76. Steely Dan? Yeah, wait, Steely Dan was probably 75. Royal Scam, I would think. I'm going to do some more Art of Soloing videos. I will. They're a little bit more labor intensive, I guess. I don't know. Is there a way around the Zeppelin scenario? No, 76. Okay. Um, Royal Scam 76. Okay, there you go. Same year. Interesting. Um, I don't know if the Zeppelin thing is ever going to change. They so tightly control their they really tightly control their image. Is 5157 a possible odd beat? Um, uh, is it a possible odd beat? I don't know. I don't even want to think about that because I don't care about that. That would take too much energy to even waste my time. No offense. I don't mean that in a negative way, trad prog rock guy. But I don't even want to, 5157. Okay, great. Great. When you make your video of it, don't send me a link. Oh man, how goes the oboe? It's getting there. He's been practicing every day. It's good. Jack, that's a joke, right? What do I think of Greta Van Fleet? Don't get me started. Oh, brother. What concept does Mile have when improvising? He sounds so random to me. Is he trying to do that? I don't think Miles sounds random at all. Miles is, man, I just think of Olio, and he's so melodic on Olio. I mean, Miles is so melodic. He's so not random. Chris, I do want to interview his teacher. As a matter of fact, his teacher is playing the Mozart oboe concerto this week, which I'm gonna see. You wonder if I analyze Matheny's Amelia solo. I have the Matheny solo. I'm gonna do, Brett. It's the blues that is amazing. That's about 50 choruses. I am gonna do that. So it's gonna be really time consuming though. Yeah, really time consuming. Love, Elvin Lee. The singer from my old band, Mark, was a massively big Love fan. Yeah, really big Love fan. Is Mozart a blocker? I had a Chopin piece blocked. I did a video that with Dylan in it before I had the channel, and I used a Daniel Barenbaum Chopin piece, and it got blocked. Yeah, it blocked. Really, it's yeah, really, really crazy. It's public domain, David, but the sound recording is owned. Let's see, Blue Net Marketing. With all my technical knowledge, does music ever become boring? No. It doesn't become boring because I don't think about the technical stuff unless I am asked about it. Unless I think of it. I don't. What's up, Eric? I don't think about it, honestly. It's an interesting question, though. Very interesting question. I listened to did Zimmerman claim the revenue on your Beethoven Licks video? No, Actually, not. I don't think. Actually, I don't even remember. Honestly, um, I don't know. Um, I listened to I was listening to a film score today in the car. I was playing it for Carol when I picked her up today to come to the studio. Um, and it was from Field of Dreams, and um, it's really beautiful. I'm gonna play it actually here. I found it on YouTube. Can I play something off YouTube when I'm on YouTube? Let's see here. I probably can, right? Let me see if I can find it here. YouTube. Can I be on YouTube and play something off YouTube? We're gonna find out. Let's see here. Uh, let's see here. Hold on. Let me see what it's called here. Give me a second, because might go in another direction. Watch, it might get blocked. Well, it's already on YouTube, so I'm wondering how it can get blocked if it's already there. Let's see here. History. Yeah, here it is. Place where dreams come true. End title. Okay, yeah, hold on. Yeah, here we go. This is James Horner. I'll play the part. Oh,
Have you
shoot,
started
hold on.
those piano
So
lessons
I guess
yet?
we have to listen to this
you should take
thing here.
online piano course.
Let's see here. Skip ad. Here we go. Hold on. I'll play the part that I really like here. You guys hear this? Can everyone hear this? Yeah. Right here, this part. There's a great, there's some really great interval writing here. I did a video on one little piece of this. Check this out. Right here. So Carol heard it for the first time and was wondering if John Williams might have been inspired for the Jurassic Park theme on that. Yeah, I love those flat nines, David, right? Okay, so check it out. I'm gonna play a little more from a little further on in the thing. Here we go. Listen. Anyways, beautiful. The whole soundtrack. That's just such that's really that's not even available anywhere on that you can't buy that. It's not on iTunes. It's not on Spotify. Nothing. The only place it is right there. I agree, Tom. That music was so important um, is so important to the um, really important to the movie. Um, there's a couple other things that are from that movie that are really amazingly great. Eric, you're going to Italy. I've never been to Italy, but I will be going. Do I always keep track of the notes while I listen? No, I don't. Um, some people do. You know, Carol, she does. She really is. Uh, it's hard for her to concentrate. My assistant Carol, I'm talking about. Um, I think it's really hard for her to concentrate on things because she's really worries about the pitch, and so she's hyper aware of what's going on. But I do not ever think about the analysis. I don't think. Um, I don't really think about what I'm hearing, especially when I like something. I really don't want to think about it because I don't want to. I just, I know. Does Dylan? Dylan does not think about it. Never. Unless I ask him, he does not think about it. He did say today, though, he told me he dropped his reed before band practice today, and he thinks he might have damaged it. And I said, well, don't you have another one? He says, yeah, but it's really out of pitch. And I always laugh. This is his only time he ever says anything is out of pitch. And I said, what do you mean? He said, well, it's too easy to play, so it goes out of pitch. And I said, what do you mean out of pitch? He goes, it goes sharp. And I said, he said, so I have to blow it really softly to get it to be in the right pitch, and I can't really, and I can't play it correctly. And I said, so you have an idea then where that, I mean, obviously does. I said, so you have this imaginary pitch that is the the thing that you're hearing. And he said, yeah. And I said, so what, do you want to be right on that? And he said, yeah. I said, so if you're over it a little bit, it bothers you. He says, well, no, it doesn't bother me, but I know where it's supposed to be. Dylan plays oboe. He says, I know what it's supposed to be, but so I don't want to play out of tune. It's pretty funny. Pretty funny, right? I was watching but the clarinets are all flat, exactly. I was watching my little Dylan documentary that I made about 5 years ago, that we made on New Year's Day for fun. I found it and I was transferring it over to hard drive on this computer, and it's weird to see me with black hair and see me sitting with Dylan while I'm working with him. It's fascinating to watch. I kind of have a little narration thing with it that it's not narration, but I have little titles on it, and it made me remember all the stuff that we did, because there was a lot of stuff. There's a real where is that thing here? Dylan. There's a lot of stuff that I remember that I didn't remember because I haven't watched this in a long time. Maybe I didn't transfer it over. Maybe it's right here. Let's see here. Maybe it's here. Here we go. Huh. Maybe it's not. I don't remember. Anyways, that's how you look at this thing. There it is. Isn't it? Maybe not. I don't know where it is. Anyways, do I have other kids? I do. I have 2 other kids. I found, so I went looking for that Iden thing that I played the other night, the 26-minute thing. and I couldn't find it, and it may be from a concert that was not recorded. It might have been from the Art Theater one, or it was not from the Art Theater one because I found the Art Theater videos. And yeah, I couldn't find it though. And you got blocked. What did I get blocked for? What makes this soundtrack series great? You know, it's weird. The soundtracks don't. I don't know if I've been blocked for. No, I have been blocked for a soundtrack. I got blocked for Superman. Yes, Mike, Art Theater in Binghamton. I did get blocked for a cue that I did for the Superman movie. It was a short cue too. And I don't know why I got blocked. Well, I got blocked. I had to redo the thing from scratch, and anyways, it was called How to Write a Musical Sketch or something like that. It was a John Williams thing video. So anyways, listen. Okay, I gotta go. I have to go because I got my birthday thing. I'm going to go on live on the main channel tomorrow at 2 o'clock. How many of you are going to tune in 2 o'clock for the birthday bash? What makes cheese great? Who's going to tune in tomorrow? You'll try. Thank you, everybody. My birthday tomorrow, David. 2 o'clock Eastern time. You'll be conducting. You can watch it later. You guys are awesome. Have a great night.